Hey, what's up everyone? The moment we've all been waiting for here, the major update to Royal Revolt 2. You have to actually go force the game to update on its own. You can't just kind of like click on Royal Revolt and it will update. You have to go into your store, your Google Play or your Apple iOS store, App Store, or the Windows Store and go manually download the update. So when you do that, you get into the game. It doesn't look like anything has really changed at all. We have the dungeon right in the middle. You click on that, and this is the story mode PvE element to the game, and you have to do this to actually unlock the new troops. So we have 4 new troops, monsters that we get to use, and by doing this is the very first time. I've never done one of these, so live here. First one, it looks generic, basic tower raid here. So very, very simple. He's got a couple knights. And some of the requirements to unlock the troops is getting 3 stars in certain missions. So you have to go and get 3 stars, which means defeat the whole castle gate and get 100% everywhere to get 3 stars. The castle gate there looks really, really cool. Nice skull gates. So it looks like they have names too. So that was Diamond Vault 1. And right there, you get a reward for beating it. Really, really nice graphics, animation-wise. That definitely looks cool, looks really nice and sweet. Now we're going to the next one. See, if we go back there, we can do that one again, and now we can get 250 gold for beating that one. So I wonder if it's going to continuously go down. We'll go ahead and actually give that a try. We'll see here if we'll see if this will actually give us gold continuously. 250 is nothing, honestly, but we're just going to see if it stays that or if it goes down. It is costing bread to actually fight these bases, so that's a downside. So they supposedly have taken out the Facebook food invites, and there's supposed to be something different here for us to get bread somehow. So we'll have to figure out what that is, because I've peeked around. I haven't really seen any feature, to get bread like that yet. So no medals, 250 gold. And it looks like it's still going to give you that continuous amount of gold. You can scroll in and out. So it's going to say something here. Well, it's making a tunnel. That's kind of cool. And you have to wait time to actually get to the next mission. So that's interesting. So it's going to be one little... oh, you can see a little guy right there. He's digging his tunnel. That's like, it's cool, but you know later on it's going to be like a 2-hour wait to get to this mission, and you're going to be like, ah, that sucks. And then it's going to be like a 4-hour wait, ah. Then you're going to be down here, and you're going to be like, fucking game, 5-hour wait to get to this mission. Urgh. Like, you know that's going to happen. And then, I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised if it's like days wait down here. Oh, cool, so you can click on them and you can see. Look at this special item for beating the campaign. It looks like. So again, the food cost is going up. The amount of gold that we're going to win is going up. The gold is really nothing. 270 is absolutely nothing. It's nice that we are getting gems, though. That's a nice thing. It's interesting how the little troops are blue. They're your exact same color. So I can't wait to like fight a monster boss. probably when we fight the monster, we'll actually unlock the monster too. So that's going to be really, really cool. So again, it's supposed to get progressively harder as you go on. There may be some levels that we can't even beat. So now we're going to go over here, click on our worker, have him go and work. So the first one took 1 minute to get to, and now as you can see, the second one is going to take 5 minutes or 6 minutes to get to. So it's already starting that long cycle of playing the wait game. So we'll go ahead and take a look at some of the other features here. They actually show the monsters in your army camp, so you can get a general feel, or your troop academy, of the monsters. They did change up, looks like, the animation. They made them a little bit darker. So far, it doesn't look like any new levels on the previous troops. So here's the ogre. It says he can reach fireball towers, and it evades his strikes to survive, or evade his strikes to survive. So he looks to have a lot of life, 3,300. He is level 1, and you can see you're going to upgrade him probably just like the normal units using your gold. At level 1, he has 3,300. At level 8, the paladin has 2,800 life. So he's a tanky unit. We'll have to see how much he actually costs to summon. It doesn't show the summoning costs yet. Here's the other troop, the Gargoyle. So this is like the demon-like troop that we saw that was kind of like hidden in sneak peek. And he has 700 life. This one seems to be really, really cool because he actually says he's not bound by path borders and flies to its target directly. So this looks to be like a horde type unit. He's got lowish life, but he's going to fly over the walls and stuff and over the road. He's not going to go on the road at all. He's just going to fly to the nearest target. So if you have a couple of these guys together, then they'll be able to devour a lot of towers, and they do a ton of damage. 600 blunt damage is huge. It's also a ranged unit at 3.5, so that's going to be very, very interesting. You can see the ogre only does 105 blunt damage, but this thing does 6 times the amount. Granted, the HP is low, and the reason you want to use a lot of them together is because if you only have one, all the other towers are going to start focusing on this guy since he's flying ahead and doing his crazy AI. They're going to kill the guy really, really quick. So with him, you are going to want to use a shield spell, so he has a lot of extra life. And then hopefully, you're close enough to get a heal spell on him as well. But a shield spell will be very, very effective for that right there. So I'm calling it and telling you right now, shield spell with the demon, great combo. Now the next one is the mummy. Again, you can see a lot of life, 3,600. He does poison damage, which is very interesting. So he's a melee poison damage unit. It doesn't give us any other hint that this will rise from the ground to serve its master. So maybe once he dies, he pops back up again, like I was anticipating. We can't figure anything else out besides that from his little toolbar. And then the last one here is the werewolf. He's going to be the last one we unlock. He's 3,200 life. We saw that his morale cost is, I believe, 16. So he's a very, very expensive unit. But he does have a great amount of life at level 1. And it's only going to get better as he levels up. He has some key resistance to fire, 50% resistant there, so he's going to take a lot less damage from the fireball towers. And he has a minor weakness to poison. He also jumps over buildings. So we have to see how they work speed-wise, because they don't show the speed of the units here, and they don't show the morale cost of the units either. So we have to see how good they are in actual gameplay versus just, theory crafting right now. Like, that's going to be great. This is awesome. So we have to see what's going to happen there. So that's why we got to do this story mode to unlock them. Ugh. So my shield, unfortunately, is still level 1. I think I will go ahead and start upgrading that, because like I said, shield with the demon is going to be a really, really cool combo. And I have a feeling that's how I'm going to be using using the new troops, is be using the demon a lot. The demon seems to be really, really powerful, in my opinion. So again, that 5-minute wait time is definitely definitely a drag. We can speed it up with gems if we want to. I haven't seen any other craziness. Nothing really popped out new really in the shop here. Let's go take a couple spins, see if anything new pops out. The legendary items are coming out way, way, way more common. So that makes me feel like there may be a new item out there, like something better than legendary. So we did 2 spins there, and we got 2 legendaries. So we just bought the boot to actually reset the gem count. So again, nothing new there. And again, if you found anything new, please leave it down in the comment section. We are going to be exploring and discovering all the different features. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of new quests as well. I'm not sure we have all these old ones saved up already. So I'm not seeing any new quests except for this one right here, Unlock the Ogre. So it looks like there's only one new quest here. So that's cool, so it goes there. It actually takes a worker to dig through the cave, it looks like. So if you don't have a worker, you can't progress into the story mode, which kind of sucks. Again, no loots. We're getting a good amount of gems. 7 gems for beating the missions. Pretty cool. And the loot, again, may be proportionate since I am a high-level king. Maybe that's why I'm getting such a low amount of loot, because obviously I'm going to beat these bases with no question asked. Just running right through them, no thinking involved. And maybe it's just like the actual gameplay, where if you're too high of a level, you don't get like any loot from the game. So they did actually add a new shield too for the gold. So there's a certain amount of gold that your treasure chamber can automatically protect, guaranteed with no shield needed at all. But then they did add this new free shield that you can use for 3-hour protection. Oh, it looks like you have a fork in the road there. You can split left or right. Was that an 18-hour build? Oh no, it's 8-minute build. We go down here, we'll build that one too. So yeah, so you're going to be using your workers to build, to open up the paths. At least it was able to give us 2 different ways to build. So definitely use your workers to open up the story mode here, because this is how you're going to unlock the new units. And of course, I mean, who doesn't want to play with the monsters? So this is the gold over here, the gold shield. You can see guaranteed protection is 750,000 gold. So you should never lose any gold if you have less than 750,000 in your chamber. So that's the new like safe mark. So which is about 1/10 of the treasure chamber. And then now they added a free shield for 3 hours. So if you want, you can have a free shield, 3 hour long. I'm not sure what the cooldown is on that. They also did add another shield, 3 hour shield for 20 gems. So a very, very good move there. They added more shields so you can protect your gold more often. So again, I haven't seen any new levels on things. Looks like all the buildings are still maxed out. So a little disappointed on that end that there's no new upgrades, on our troops. But we'll have to see how these monsters play out. And it's definitely going to be a game changer with their new special powers and stuff. There is also a bonus for going higher in the leaderboards now. So rank 286, and I get a 10% medal bonus from when I actually raid. So we'll go do a raid here and show that off. So I'm supposed to get like 206 medals here. So after I get 100%, I should be getting like 230 or so medals. Again, that is if I do get 100% on the base. So, I mean, I am going to be a little rusty. I will admit that. I haven't played that much. So, moving forward, Army of Pyromancer. The troops definitely do look darker and a lot different. You can see the red is now like a crimson red. And you're more of like a royal blue. So now we got about halfway through the base. We're going to bring out a lot more cannons to help us kill the castle gates. And we've also got past like his choke point, so we should be able to, utilize the cannons now. And this would be a great time to spawn those like demons that you've got farther into the base. You can kind of program them where you want them to go now. Whereas if you start the fight with them, then they're going to go all over the place. And I think we're going to die right there. So unfortunately, we died right there. We didn't get 100%. we still should get 10% of whatever medals that we are getting. I don't think we'll be able to see it here on the screen. Oh, it does. So it turned green. So that means that shows you the bonus that you got. And it should get higher as you get into the higher in the leaderboard. So like maybe like the top 10 players are going to get like a 30% medal increase or something. We don't know exactly. So if you guys are that high, please let us know what the medal increase is up there. So again, still, because I lost trophies, so checking my medal bonus, it's still 10%. So I'm going to wrap this one up, upload it, and then start another one shortly after the story mode is ready to go. Thanks for watching.